brought to you by Gitanjali Salon, Channi Himmat, Jammu. Follow Ruchika Makeovers on Facebook and Instagram for best bridal makeup in town.
Hello viewers, you're watching Jammu Links News. I am Manat Gupta and welcome to the daily updates of Midday News. Let's begin. 12 more people were tested positive for coronavirus in Jammu and Kashmir on Thursday, taking the number of such cases in the Union Territory to 983. 8 cases were reported from the Kashmir Valley, 4 are from Jammu region. There are 487 active cases in the Union Territory, 445 in Kashmir and 42 in Jammu, while 485 patients have recovered. The Central Information Commission will start hearing appeals and complaints of RTI applicants pertaining to Union Territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh from Friday, nearly 9 months after the transparency provisions of the erstwhile state was revoked and the Central Act was enforced. The Commission is hearing appeals and complaints via video and audio links. While the country had enacted the Right to Information Act in 2005, the erstwhile Jammu and Kashmir state has its own law, the Jammu and Kashmir RTI Act 2009. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Thursday announced the second tranche of Rs 20 lakh crore stimulus package with a focus on migrant workers, street vendors, small traders, self-employed people and small farmers. During his address to the nation on Tuesday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has announced a stimulus totaling 10% of India's GDP to rescue the economy reeling under the impact of coronavirus-led lockdown.
Per individual, but per card 1 kg of pulse was announced earlier. And that additional 5 per month kg of wheat or rice was being given free.
Lieutenant Governor Girish Chandra Murmu on Thursday interacted with Bimal Julka, Chief Information Commissioner, through video conference and discussed about the transfer of pending complaints and appeals with erstwhile J&K Information Commission to the Central Information Commission. During the interaction, it was given out that CIC would start hearing the complaints and appeals from J&K and National Informatics Centres across J&K would host the audio or visual interactions in CIC proceedings. All the complaints and applicants in this matter could visit the NIC centres of their respective districts for the proceedings. Principal Secretary Agriculture Production Department Naveen Kumar Chaudhary on Thursday awarded the Basmati growers with Certificate of Quality and Pesticide Residual Safety in a farmers' meet at Krishi Bhavan Talab Tilo. Speaking on the occasion, Principal Secretary informed that 184 samples of Basmati rice from Basmati growers of Jammu, Samba and Kathua districts were tested for pesticide residue by the Quality Control and Quality Assurance Division of Indian Institute of Integrative Medicine, Canal Road, Jammu, to confirm the purity of prestigious Jammu Basmati rice. The samples have been certified as safe for pesticide residue. Police arrested 3 overground workers of Lashkar-e-Toiba in North Kashmir's Baramulla district while 2 terrorists fled from a security cordon in Kulgam district. The arrested overground workers have been identified as Sajjad Ahmad Gojri, Nasir Ahmad Sheikh and Junaid Farooq, all residents of Khanpura, Baramulla. Arms and ammunition were recovered besides certain documents. Taking strict action against the encroachers, District Administration Kishtwar initiated demolition drive in the Tehsil Nagseni area and removed various permanent and temporary structures. During the drive, 13 structures were removed along roadside in Padiyarana, Gulhar and Kiru. Furthermore, 2 residential complexes and 1 shed illegally constructed on acquired land of Approach Road to Keru HEP were also removed and 3 shops were partially dismantled and the concerns were given 1 day time for vacating their stock from the shops. One more incident of illegal felling of kher trees have been reported in forest area of village Rajinderpur in Baguna of Samba district, where the dozens of kher trees have been cut by the timber mafia under the very nose of forest department, which have been sleeping over the issue. According to source, illegal felling of the trees from forest land in the area goes unabated for a long time, which has also generated a lot of public resettlement in the area. Bharatiya Janata Party leaders and party sympathizers handed over checks worth ₹9 lakh to party's J&K President Ravinder Raina and BJP General Secretary Ashok Kaul for donation to PM Cares Relief Fund at party headquarters, Trikuta Nagar, Jammu. Ravinder Raina complimented all the donors for liberal funding to the PM Cares Fund on the appeal of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and said that their contribution will strengthen the hands of PM Modi in the fight against corona pandemic. In wake of COVID-19 pandemic, the Divisional Commissioner Kashmir Pandurang K. Pol on Thursday chaired a meeting to review the measures for streamlining and further improving the functioning of the coronavirus testing laboratories at SKIMS Saura, GMC Srinagar and SKIMS Medical College Bimina, besides sample collection centres at district or sub-district hospitals in Kashmir Division. The Divisional Commissioner directed for improving sample collection, labelling and testing procedures. He asked the concerned to ensure proper database of samples taken besides handling, taking of samples with proper receipts. Jammu Municipal Corporation has been conducting intensive sanitation and fumigation operations as a measure to prevent the spread of COVID-19 infection in the city. In the first phase, the municipal body conducted massive sanitization drives across all the 75 wards of the city. The sanitization drives also included fumigation of each locality. In the process, the civic workers carried out intensive spray of the disinfectants to prevent the spread of the novel infection. In the second phase, the sanitization is being done on alternate days and so far 40 wards have been covered till date.
और फॉगिंग कर रहे हैं. इसके अलावा जितने हमारे रेड जोन्स थे इन सब में भी सैनिटाइजेशन और फॉगिंग हो रही है. इसके अलावा जितने हमारे जितने भी ऑफिसेस गवर्नमेंट के हों, चाहे पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस के हों या पुलिस के हों या बैंक्स हों, इन सब में भी हमने कंप्लीट सैनिटाइजेशन कर दी है.
The sacred portals of Badrinath were opened early on Friday with only a select group of priests and Devasthanam board officials attending the low-key ceremony. The gates of the Himalayan temple were opened at 4:30 am by its chief priest in the presence of a limited number of shrine board officials who wore masks and maintained social distance through the process. After the gates were opened, the first puja was performed on behalf of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, praying for welfare of mankind. With an increase of 3,967 COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, India's tally of coronavirus cases reached 81,970 cases, according to the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Friday. According to the latest figures, 51,401 patients are active coronavirus cases, while 27,919 patients have been cured or discharged, and one patient has been migrated. With the rise in 100 deaths due to COVID-19 in the last 24 hours, the number of deaths now stands at 2,649.